my name is Dima and I'm a senior .NET developer. I'm excited to welcome you here.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Kate. I'm a senior .NET developer, just like my colleague.
We are here to talk about .NET and share interesting insights about the development world. So, let's begin our journey into the world of .NET.
Well, Dima, tell our participants, how would you briefly describe .NET? Just a couple of sentences.
Well, .NET is a powerful toolkit for building various applications. It combines programming languages like C#, F#, and Visual Basic .NET, along with a lot of libraries. It makes it easy to develop solutions quickly.
And more, .NET is not just about developing for Windows. It's an open-source platform that supports cross-platform development. You can use .NET to create applications for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS, as well as various devices, including mobile devices and embedded systems.
Cool! So, it looks like .NET can be both a square and a circle at the same time. So, what's the truth? We will tell you about it right now. Myths and truths about .NET. In this webinar, we get familiar with unusual myths and limitations of the .NET platform to open truth and give an objective picture of our capabilities. We invite you to join us and finally clear up wrong ideas about .NET. Benefits of .NET. .NET provides many benefits, making it attractive to developers. It gives freedom and flexibility in choosing technologies and tools. It allows you to create powerful and scalable applications and easily adapt to different project needs. Who is a .NET engineer? What aspects of his job are there and what are his daily tasks? What technical and soft skills are important? What career opportunities exist for a .NET engineer? How do you become a .NET engineer? Becoming a .NET engineer is possible, and it's not as difficult as it may seem. We will discuss key steps and recommendations for becoming a .NET developer. Could it be simpler? .NET courses and participation in them will help you become a .NET engineer. Professional instructors and personal mentoring support from experienced .NET engineers.
Before discussing what .NET is, let's talk about what .NET is not. Let's look at a few myths that can be confusing. Windows only. Indeed, let's start with the first myth that .NET is a Windows-only technology. This may have been the case. Also, Microsoft initially sought to create a cross-platform technology. Early versions of .NET were tightly coupled to the Windows kernel, which made some features impossible to reuse on other platforms. This led to the fact that each platform had its own cut-off version of .NET, and these versions did not get along very well. But things have changed. Thanks to the efforts of the community and the introduction of .NET Core, it's now a cross-platform framework. You can use it on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. This opens up exciting possibilities for developers to create apps that work smoothly across different systems. Only for web development. According to the second myth, .NET is only applicable to web development. But right from its inception, .NET has already provided capabilities for developing desktop and web applications. With the release of .NET 5 and .NET 6, which includes support for .NET MAUI, for mobile applications and cloud scenarios, this myth has become even less valid. Therefore, we see that .NET is becoming an increasingly versatile tool for creating different types of applications. Only for C# language. The third myth states that .NET is tied only to the C# language, and this is not true. Depending on your preferences, the .NET platform allows you to use different programming languages such as C#, F#, or Visual Basic .NET. Thanks to the common intermediate language, you can interact with objects and methods written in other languages in your C# code. This opens up wide possibilities for choosing a language depending on the task and preferences of the development team.
.NET performance. Some say .NET is slower than newer technologies such as Node, Python, Go or Rust. However, it's important to note that .NET performance depends on many factors and it's quite competitive. In real-world benchmarking, .NET has demonstrated excellent performance, especially in areas requiring high performance such as data-heavy processing, computing, and multithreading. Thanks to just-in-time compilation and optimization, .NET successfully copes with the challenges of modern programming and provides high performance even at the level of some lighter languages. Only for large enterprises. The next myth is that .NET is only for large enterprises. This is wrong. .NET is available for projects of any size, including small and medium businesses. Many pre-built components and tools in .NET ecosystem allow you to create various applications with minimal effort. Even small projects can take advantage of .NET flexibility and scalability. So .NET is great for a lot of tasks, including even creating small websites or applications.
Difficult to learn and use. The next myth is that .NET development is difficult and requires a lot of time for learning. Of course, knowledge is necessary, but it's easier than it may seem. Thanks to the simplicity of the C# language and the extensive resources provided by Microsoft, you can get into .NET development with relative ease. Online courses, documentation, and an active developer community make learning fun and accessible. So, if you are a beginner, you don't have to worry about learning .NET being a challenging experience. Not popular in the open source environment. The last myth is that .NET is unpopular in open source development, and this statement is outdated. .NET is now actively used in the open source community, and many projects are being developed using it. Microsoft has made significant efforts to support open source. It opened the source code of the .NET platform itself, which promotes and stimulates active interaction with the developers community. Many key technologies, such as ASP.NET Core, Entity Framework Core, and Roslyn, the C# compiler, are now open source projects, highlighting .NET's popularity and active participation in the open source world.
Okay, we dealt with the myths about .NET and saw that these myths don't always correspond to reality. Let's move on to getting to know what .NET is and consider its capabilities, features, and advantages. We have already mentioned something in context of disproven myths, but let's systemize what you heard.
Exactly. When we dealt with the myths, we touched on some aspects of .NET. Now let's take a closer look at what makes .NET so attractive to developers.
Previously, we've disproved the myths that .NET is suitable only for developing applications of the Windows platform or is focused only on web development. Let's take a look at the various application types that can be created using .NET. Web applications. .NET provides various tools for creating dynamic websites and applications, making web project development faster and efficient. Windows applications. .NET was developed by Microsoft, and naturally it's widely used to create Windows desktop applications. Games. C# is the preferred programming language for creating games in Unity environment. This makes .NET an ideal choice for game developers. Mobile applications. Using .NET MAUI, you can create mobile applications with a common code base for Android, iOS, macOS, and Windows. Cloud applications. .NET supports creating cloud applications, which is important in modern high-load systems. Database management systems. Thanks to Entity Framework and other .NET tools, the development of database management systems become more comfortable and flexible. Integration with external systems. .NET provides powerful integration capabilities, making it an excellent choice for creating applications that interact with other systems.
.NET provides the ability to develop applications for different platforms and a rich library of pre-built components that can be used to simplify this development. Besides this, the .NET platform has several advantages that facilitate the development process and allow developers to concentrate directly on developing business logic. Let's take a look at these benefits. Automatic memory management. .NET provides automatic memory management with a garbage collection mechanism that frees resources after use, eliminating developers' need to manage memory manually. Type safety. .NET's strict adherence to typing rules preventing many runtime errors associated with data types, making code more predictable and safe. Multithreading. Multithreading capabilities in .NET make creating efficient and responsive applications easier, where different pieces of code can run in parallel and to improve performance. Extensive standard library. The .NET platform has a rich class library, including many pre-built components and functions, making development faster and easier. JIT compilation. Just-in-time compilation in .NET ensures optimized code execution by translating it into machine code directly while the application is running. Code portability. With support for multiple operating systems, applications developed in .NET can be easily ported between platforms, minimizing development costs for different environments. These are not all the features of .NET that make it a powerful and flexible platform for developing various applications, but we will not touch all of them today.
As we said, .NET provides not just one programming language, but a whole set, which makes it more flexible for developers with different preferences. The main language is C#, known for its simplicity, efficiency, and rich features. However, in addition to C#, developers can use F#, a functional programming language, or Visual Basic .NET, an object-oriented language with a long history in the .NET ecosystem. Moreover, thanks to open specifications, anyone can implement their own programming language that will work alongside .NET. Support for multiple languages allows you to choose the one that suits your task best. Developers can create parts of an application in different languages, interpreting seamlessly between them. This approach enriches the development experience, expands technology choices, and helps meet the needs of different teams and projects. But still, in most cases, the C# programming language is used for development on .NET. It has become a flagship language of the .NET platform due to its elegant syntax and powerful features.
On the .NET platform, you can develop different types of applications using different programming languages and choose the most suitable one for a particular task. At the same time, regardless of the selected language, we can take all the advantages of the .NET platform. But that is not all. We can also choose development environments that make creating, debugging, and managing projects easier. Let's look at a few of them. Visual Studio is a powerful and widely used integrated development environment for .NET. Provides full support for C#, F#, and Visual Basic .NET languages, tools for user interface design, debugging, and many other functions. Visual Studio Code. Free, lightweight development environment that supports .NET. It has expansion capabilities, which allows it to be adapted to the various needs of the developer. Rider. Popular development environment from JetBrains designed to work with .NET. including support for C# and F# languages, has many advanced features and tools for professional development. Visual Studio for Mac, a complete development environment for the Mac OS operating system, providing the ability to create .NET applications on the Mac platform. Unity, a powerful development environment for creating games and applications in virtual and augmented reality, supports .NET and C# to develop interactive, high-performance content.
Let's summarize. Thanks to the platform's broad capabilities, the .NET developer has great freedom. They can create different types of applications, use different programming languages and development environments, and still take full advantage of the platform. Isn't this amazing?
We talked about what opportunities the .NET platform provides to software developers. But who is a .NET developer anyway?
Well, that's easy. This is a professional developer who uses .NET platform technologies to develop software. However, his role also includes performing various other tasks to ensure the successful development and support of projects. The job of a .NET engineer covers many daily tasks that can be categorized into technical and non-technical. Technical challenges include implementation of new functionality. The .NET engineer is responsible for implementing new functions according to the project requirements. This may include adding innovative features or expanding the functionality of existing applications. Finding and fixing bugs. Timely detection and elimination of software errors are important tasks of a .NET engineer. These tasks involve systematically analyzing application code and logs to identify potential problems. Their work is to ensure the software's stable and safe operations. Code optimization. A .NET engineer optimizes code to ensure high performance and reliability of applications. Their tasks include designing architecture, implementing functionality, and finding optimal solutions to improve performance. Optimization of working with databases. Working with databases is an integral part of the routine of a .NET engineer. They optimize queries, ensure efficient data storage, and implement security measures to protect information. Technological innovation. They have to study the latest technical approaches and best practices to improve the efficiency and functionality of the developed applications.
But technological innovation is not just a technical challenge. It's also about initiative and leadership. And in general, everyday tasks are not limited to technical tasks only. Equally important are non-technical tasks such as teamwork and collaboration. Teamwork is an important part of the .NET engineer's routine. Collaborating with other team members, participating in task discussions, and working together to achieve common goals ensures the successful completion of projects. Learning and self-development. A .NET engineer constantly updates their knowledge by participating in training events, reading specialized materials, and applying new technologies. This approach ensures they are ready to deal with the latest development trends. Training and mentoring. The .NET engineer is involved in onboarding new team members, sharing experience, and providing recommendations for the effective use of .NET technologies. The engineer also supports colleagues in their professional development through training sessions and participation in a mentoring program. Participation in retrospectives and process improvements. Regular participation in retrospectives, discussing team performance, and suggesting improvements in development processes is also part of the .NET engineer's routine.
So, it turns out that a .NET engineer needs both technical skills or hard skills and soft skills. What if someone doesn't like to communicate and wouldn't like to do non-technical tasks?
A .NET engineer starts his career as a junior, and as his technical skills improve, he reaches middle or senior level. It is generally accepted that this is more about the technical level. However, for career growth or self-development, it's necessary to use soft skills to interact with other team members. But there is always a certain freedom, and not all positions require, for example, organizational or leadership skills.
Let's talk in more details about the mentioned technical levels. Junior.NET Developer. At the entry level, a junior.NET developer knows the C# programming language, the fundamentals of the .NET platform, and a basic understanding of the core .NET platform frameworks, such as ASP.NET or Entity Framework. Under the guidance of experienced colleagues, he participates in development of small functional parts of the application, masters the development principles, and implements them in simple tasks. Middle.NET Developer. Middle.NET Developer already has experience developing full-fledged application modules. He independently solves problems, has deep expertise in basic frameworks, and masters more complex technologies. He participates in architectural decisions, implementation planning, mentoring, and training of less experienced developers. If he performs well in these tasks, he can take position of lead developer, where he will direct and coordinate the technical team's work. Senior.NET Developer has high expertise in developing applications of the .NET platform. He is capable of being responsible for architectural decisions, solving complex technical problems, and implementing best practices. A senior .NET developer can also demonstrate leadership and organizational skills by making technical decisions, promoting those decisions, and leading the team in their implementation. If a developer has these skills, he can take the position of technical lead of the project, where he can manage several teams and have more opportunities. Another position, architect, may be the pinnacle of technical growth. This position requires deep knowledge of many technologies, the ability to sell your architectural solutions, and good abstract, logical, and analytical thinking. But sometimes they say that this position is about more than just developing and writing the code, so only some people want to take it.
As we have already said, any .NET engineers need to use soft skills to interact with other team members or for self-development. Lead developer or tech lead roles require an even higher level of soft skills, but they also need deep technical skills and knowledge, so these are technical positions. However, there are a few positions where the depth of technical knowledge or the ability to plan complex architecture is less important. This is the team lead position and its development into a head of department position, in which skills related to team building, employee development and training, implementing new processes, listening and actively giving good feedback, and others become more important. This position is no less important than the tech lead position, and perhaps even more complex. But even these require a high technical level. So, if you want to become a .NET developer, you must start with technical knowledge.
Kate, you said it needs to start developing technical skills, and I totally agree with you. Technical skills are the basis of .NET engineers' work. This is exactly what they will need to create various applications, and you will not be able to take even your first step without it.
Yes, that's right. To become a .NET engineer, you need to pay special attention to becoming familiar with technologies and developing skills in using them. Let's take a look at the list of points that you need to pay attention to become a .NET engineer.
Learn programming fundamentals. Learn programming fundamentals such as data structure, algorithms, and OOP principles. This will help you understand the basis of development and the logic of how programs work. Learn C#. C# is the primary programming language for .NET development. Study its syntax, features, and capabilities. Many online courses, tutorials, and resources for learning C# exist. Explore the .NET platform. Become familiar with the core components and tools of the .NET platform, such as ASP.NET, WPF, Xamarin, and others. Understanding the capabilities and features of each component will help you choose the most appropriate technologies for your projects. Learn the databases. Databases are an integral part of many applications. Learn the basis of working with databases, SQL and ORM tools such as Entity Framework. Introduction to development tools. Learn development tools such as Visual Studio, which provide a rich set of features for developing applications on the .NET platform. Learning these tools will help you become more productive and efficient at work. Practice in creating projects. The best way to learn programming is through practice. Create your own projects, solve problems, and contribute to open source code projects. This will help you put your knowledge into practice and build your development skills.
Continuity of learning. Technologies and development requirements are constantly changing. Subscribe to blogs, forums, conferences, and training events to stay up to date with latest trends and new features in .NET. Create a portfolio of projects. Collect your best projects in a portfolio to present your skills and experience to potential employers. This will help you demonstrate your ability to develop on the .NET platform. Getting certified. Consider getting a Microsoft certification for .NET developers. This can improve your reputation and increase your chances of getting hired. Don't forget about practice and self-education. Develop in your profession, learn new technologies, participate in projects with experienced developers, and never stop learning.
Everything seems so complicated and confusing. It looks like it's impossible to cover on your own, and in some way this is true. However, many others have completed this journey and are ready to share their experience and best practices. If you use such help, then learning becomes much easier and faster.
Yes, and the NIX Tech company has also developed a training course in which we are ready to share our knowledge and experience. The course that can help you enter the IT world and become a junior .NET developer. So, how exactly can our training course help?
Success in learning new depends on many factors. These include internal factors such as motivation or capabilities. Meanwhile, some factors can be provided by the external environment. Among such factors, we can note systemic and systematic learning. Systemic is about teaching. It's a set of learning methods and techniques. It's a structure in which every topic is a part of the whole picture. Systematic is about discipline and regularity. Systemic and systematic are exactly what our courses can help you with. A careful selected sequence of topics from simple to complex. The most important is highlighted, and accents are placed in each topic. Programming language C#, SQL, and JavaScript. The knowledge of the .NET platform, databases, and development tools. And a lot of practice, during which you will gain excellent experience in writing different types of applications and become capable of writing a full-fledged functional web application on your own. As you can see, our courses will give you both systemic and systematic and cover the first 6 points in becoming a .NET developer.
More about .NET courses at NIX Tech. Offline format live classes in the office with lecturers 3 times a week, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Each lesson takes up to 2 hours. The duration of the entire course is 3.5 months. The language of teaching is English. The next group will start in February, in 2 weeks, and you have time to apply for it.
Thanks for your attention. Moving on to the question and answer session.
I will use my telephone just to check if we have any questions. Oh, yeah, and we have the first one. Both of you have a raccoon. Does it mean something? Oh, well, I think I can answer this question. And yes, the raccoon, it's our spirit animal. And the NIX Tech company has many departments. Each of these departments has its own spirit animal, and our .NET department just chose this raccoon for his intelligence and ingenuity. And yeah.
Another question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see another one. What does the course program look like? Dima, do you want to answer this?
Yes. Well, courses. But let it be a surprise for you. But be sure that you will have a lot of theory, practice, and communication with your mentor. Yes, you will have your own mentor who will help you to grow and share his experience with you.
Cool.
Any other question?
Well, for now, not. Just waiting.
Okay.
Maybe for more questions. Oh, yeah, we have another one. Do you offer internships currently? Do you know something about something about it? Well, as far as I know, right now we opened our registration for the .NET course, and yeah, as Dima already mentioned, each member will have its own mentor, so it's almost like internship in the company. So yeah, you can try to apply for this course, and yeah, get the mentor. Yeah, I think it will be a really good opportunity for newcomers. And for now, I do not see questions. Yeah, we have the new one. Is there any possibility to participate on the .NET course just online? Do you know?
Yes. Actually, our courses are for offline practice and lectures. In some cases, yes, you can join online to a lecture and send your practice, but we expect offline communication between lectors and mentors, and of course students. Thank you for the question.
Okay. And we have the new one. Is it required for work for you after completed the course at NIX? I think I'm not totally sure if I understood correctly the question. Well, to start work at NIX, it's not like obligatory to pass the course before, because you can apply for any current vacation. Oh, not incorrect word, sorry. So you can apply to our company and see just vacancies that we have in our site, and when you finish the course, .NET course in our company, you will be able to join our team also if you perform well during the course, because our mentors will check how, what knowledge do you get during this course, and they can understand if it will be enough to apply for job. And we have another questions.
Okay.
After course completion, what kind of examination will be held to get hired?
Okay. Let me answer this question.
Okay.
We will have, actually you will have exam, not an exam, it will be final complex project. You will have a lot of sub tasks to complete them, and after you will complete all the tasks, you can start and do your complex task. And after you finish it, you have to present it to your mentor, to lectures, and let's say have a small interview about your project.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I see many messages.
Okay.
And questions. How many of the course members are eligible to join the team? Well, as far as I know, we don't have specific limitation for team members who can pass this course and will be in our .NET team. So you can do your best and try to cover all the information that our lecturers will tell, and also do all the tasks. So if you perform well, you can join our team. Right, Dima? What do you think?
Everything right. So if you pass all tasks, all lectures, whole material, you will complete your final task, final project well. And if whole team can pass it fine, then yes, whole team will join to NIX Tech company, like a junior .NET developer.
Cool. Yeah, it sounds good. Well, and we have one more question. When is the course starting, please? The course will start in 2 weeks. So it will be at the beginning of February. And actually, Dima, do you know the
exact day?
Yeah, exact day.
No, not for now. You have a time to subscribe on it.
Yeah, so you still have time to apply for this course, and I think when it will be enough team members, we find enough team members for the course, then it will be started, but it will be in the beginning of February. And for now, I see no questions. So thank you for your questions. And by the way, I also want to share details that before starting the course, we also have .NET workshop. And this workshop will be on February 8th. And you can get hands-on experience during this workshop. And we will post the link to the page with all details to this workshop in the chat, right in the YouTube translation. So yeah, take a look at it and also use this opportunity to get some useful information and some experience, practical experience. So I think we can finish our session today. So thank you one more time for your attention and see you on our workshop and in our courses.
See you.